Hello gamers, my name is Nate and welcome to Let Me In, not Let Me Inside. That was another game. This one is Let Me In, a game by Serious Daniel. And goddamn, is that supposed to be him? I miss you. If only I could stay at home that night. I don't know where you are. She left you, bro. Deal with it. Grow up. Move along. But I believe you are alive. Somewhere. She just disappeared out of nowhere and you're still daydreaming about her? You know what? I'll give him credit for being persistent. I don't know how much time passed since you disappeared. Since your disappearance? I lost the feeling of time. I don't know what happened to you. She left you. She's gone. The only thing which helps me to live day by day? Memories. Memories about you. Cheers to the thought here today. Cheers to the thought you'll be here, but you're not, cause these dreams bring back all the memories of everything you've been through. We've been through. Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. I feel safe here. I can't see nothing. My house is my castle, isn't it? Wait, what is that? Wait, what is that? Hold on. Oh, brother. Okay, preferences. Can I like... Okay. I think that should be good enough. I hope that's not too loud. Close your eyes. Seek consciousness. What can you hear around? I can hear my favorite TV show. Don't we always have a thought about the reminiscing on the good old TV cartoons? I can hear the clock on my wall. Do you know where you are, where you close your eyes? In my couch with my fat ass. I remember how my room looks. Don't we all though? Actually, many rooms look like this. En serio? But I feel safe in mine. This guy is talking the obvious. Give me something where I can see some flesh being ripped apart, some meat getting grinded. Are you alone? Okay, so I think that this is the type of game where you can actually save like that and then you can come back to it. I think that is this type of game. I saw what's his name, a YouTuber called Mainly Badass Hero, and he actually plays games like this where he has to multi-save state. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, I am alone. Oh shit. It was 2:10 a.m. when somebody knocked my door. Who can it possibly be? I need to check it out. And the guy outside will be, let me in. Have you guys seen that meme of the guy that goes like, let me in, let me in? It smells like something is rotting outside. I can't hear anything. But I feel someone is standing behind the door. No peephole? Penetrate a hole in the door so that you can see through it. Probably I should go and open the door. Well, oh, I do have a peephole. Another state. Check the peephole. There was nobody behind the door. However, I felt like the smell of rotting gradually increased and moved behind my back. I can slightly hear the sound from the vent in my kitchen. Or maybe it's just me. Rats. Probably. Or maybe somebody or something is trying to get in my house. It will get into my house and hide somewhere. Let me in! Until I get to sleep. And it will eat my insides. Yes. That's what I'm here to. That's what I'm here for. That's what I want to see. Silently. like rats eat the food in the kitchen at night. I should not be so panicky, panical, panicastus. I am still in my house. Nothing can touch me while I am here. My house is my castle. He does have the mindset of a child. Technically, we all men feel like that. Our house is our castle. I feel safe here. Another safe state. Nah, if there is nobody outside, I don't need to open that door. People think that bad things hide in the dark. I don't think so. I feel safe in dark. Now I can go back and watch my favorite TV show. Ooh, baby. My favorite TV show. Yeah, you said that. ¿Qué pasa contigo? Bright lights and blinking screen makes me calm. ¿Está repitiendo lo mismo de antes? Oh, wait. The blinking of the lights. I feel safe here, even in dark. Oh, no. Okay. It's gone. Close your eyes. What can you hear? I can hear my favorite TV show, the clock on the wall, I can hear footsteps. Is everything the same thing? Slowly coming from the kitchen. I was about to say, is everything the same? No. Oh my god, the blinkiness is gonna be so bad. I can feel the smell of rotting. I can feel it in my loins. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest came. Hello. Better ending. Let me in. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. I only have to choose like 1, 2, and 3 different things. And do I deserve that bad ending? Probably, because I was a little scary cat. I'm gonna open the door over here. There was still nobody behind the door. I could feel the smell of rotting. Perhaps somebody who was standing behind the door found another way to enter my house. People think that bad things hide in dark. I don't think so. I feel safe in dark. Is this gonna be the same thing? And I can go back and watch my favorite TV show. Is this actually gonna be the same thing? I feel safe here, even in dark. Close your eyes. You see, wow, footsteps. Yeah. Smell the road. Whoops. 2:30 the guest came. Okay. So I don't think that changing to the last option makes a big difference. But okay, that's good to know. The very beginning. But what happens if I open the door directly? Hello, bud. The smell of rotten became stronger. What hides in dark? Who decided to visit me? I apologize for disturbing you. This night seems to be very calm. Who are you? Why did you come to my house? Maybe he's just a salesman or the newspaper boy. I apologize. I usually walk here and there at nights, looking for somebody to visit. And it had to be me out of all nights? My neighbor is literally a 5-year-old kid who lives alone. Go check up on him. Some people close the door in front of me. Okay. Well, that happens. That's so sad. That happens. Well, that happens. I prefer to knock before I enter normally. There are so many doors and so many people, so many lost souls. Some doors are easier to enter. Some souls do not care. Some people are kind enough to let me in. Let me in! Such people usually are friendly to me. Guest. I like to visit people at their houses when they are alone. I literally just told you my neighbor, the 5-year-old, is living alone. You can check up on him. But when the night ends, I prefer to hide in some dark places where nobody can find me. You know I don't care. I don't give a damn, brother. Until the next calm night when I can visit more people. People who are kind to guests. Kea. Allow to enter, please go away. My wife was kind to guest. I'm gonna be chill with the combo. My wife was kind to guest. Ah, yes. I had to know your wife. Did you know? She was a pretty kind person. Did you know? You were lucky with your wife, brother. She was so kind to let me in. When I knocked the her door, that door was one of the doors which easy to enter. What did you do to my wife? I'm not even gonna bother in safe stating here. I need to be honest with you. You know what? Exactly, I am not a good person. I like calm nights. Like this one. I usually take kind of gift when I leave. Here, you can have my watermelon bubblegums. They're delicious. It seems very kind to give gifts to your guest. Brother, I didn't invite you. They are always different. The gifts. Sometimes people who I visit don't want to give the gift. But if the gift I give you is a gift that I didn't want to give you in the first place, then that gift doesn't become a gift. But it looks unkindly. So I take the gift myself. Okay. Allowed to enter, please go away. In this kind of game, I am getting the vibe, the Gucciness, that if I allow him to enter and I be chill with the dude, he'll be like chill with me. I'm gonna do that. Allow him to enter. I am glad that you are kind to guest. Perhaps I can enter normally now. It was 2:30 a.m. when a guest entered my house. Oh! Okay, you guys don't see that. Hold on. Can I take a seat? Please, you can sit down here. In the chair underneath me. I don't know which side it is to me. Why can I? Whoa. No. I see. It's not a problem. I guess you look like a very silent one. You don't speak too much. You let yourself in. Why is your face like half cut out? Like you are missing a chungus of your part. I don't like guests. I prefer quiet nights. I don't like guests. I see. Sometimes things happen. Things which you don't expect. You're gonna knife me. You got the man in black suit. This hurts me. In some way. I feel sad when it happens. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. People also like moments, a piece of time which feels important for them. As important as gifts. Look, brother, I have like a DVD, Blu-ray, something like that. Just take that and get out. What could you give me as a gift? A cup of coffee. Oh. Well, coffee is important. Technically, I don't drink that much of coffee. But coffee is important in life. I don't think this gift is important for you. Whatchak? Well, I will. I will allow me to take this decision upon myself. Hey, brother! Personal space, mate! What's wrong with you? This face looks familiar to me. I enjoy to visit you this night. I would like to take some time to remember you. I will take your face. Boom! Take it. It was 2:45 when the guests left. If the police or neighbors could enter this house, they would find a piece of torn flesh without a face. But they couldn't do it. Nobody will ever care about the strange, lonely man who lives alone for a long time. Nobody will find it. Nobody will come. Bad ending. Yeah, thought so. Okay, so then... page 1, page 2. Okay, here. I can offer him to sit down or I can ignore the question. I actually want to go back to say no or... wait, I can just go and say I prefer quick nights. Let me start from here. I prefer quiet nights. Yes, I prefer such too. I like quite calm nights when nothing happens. So calm, so much time for visits. I like such nights. It feels like many people like them too. Everybody needs their nights to be quiet in order to be able to sleep comfortably. People also like moments, a piece of time which feels important for them, as important as gifts. Okay, I think this is gonna be the same thing. Giving gift. Okay. Ignore the question. You are still silent. I know some people are not talkative with guests. You know, last night I visited a woman with her son. That was pretty silent visit. One of the visits where they don't find it good to give gifts to their guest. So I had to take the gift myself. Their face, their flesh. I remember that Sweetie screams. But I didn't do anything bad. I just took my gift. Poor mother was thinking that I take her son. But that would be too cruel and wrong. This guy has priorities messed up. Hey, I take your son away, or your daughter, or I rip you to shreds and skin you alive. Which one are you choosing? As long as he promises me to return my son and daughter, like, please don't kill me. Right? I prefer to think I am a very kind person. So her son is still in her house, rotting inside a concrete wall. Ew! Man! What is wrong with you? In her bedroom. Huh. Very funny story, I believe. She probably still doesn't understand. Where is her son and why? Why are there so many flies in her room? Okay, you know what? I changed my question back. What happens if the monster tells you, hey, I take your son away or I kill him right in front of you? I'd rather him to take it away if he's not gonna suffer or die. People are so different. By the way, these are just nonsensical questions, so I'm joking. I believe some people think that bad things happen to them because they deserve it or because they do something wrong. That's not correct opinion. In fact, bad things are just random events. You never know what will happen in a few minutes, or a few hours, or a few months, or a few years. When I visited an old man last month, we had a really good conversation. This man kindly gave me a very pleasant gift. Okay, you found someone, your soulmate. You know what? Even despite the fact that you are silent and you don't talk too much, I enjoy this visit. I am glad that I can talk here. Do you like to talk? Well, you know the drill. Not with strangers. That words hurt me. Actually, it was 2:50, it was time for the guest to leave. I apologize. I'm going to leave soon. I think it would be kindly for you to give me something as a gift. I prefer to think it's kind. It's kind to give the gifts to your guest. What could you give me? Ignore the question. Even now you are silent. Perhaps I did some mistakes. The fact that you don't see it is troubling. I apologize. I should be more polite. Everyone has something important. And was there something important to you? My wife, you bitch! I see. I remember her screams. What actually did you even do to her? When I visited her, you are a monster. ¡Capullo! Te voy a matar con mis manos. Si quisiera, si pudiera. That words. Those words hurt me. Yep. Come on. Here you go. Shredded to bits. Is there words of rude person? But the grammar in this is so janky and messy. Or a person who lives just because of memories. Memories help you to live day by day. Without any purpose, without any goal. Only the feel of the fault. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of brain rot because of this. Every night when you try to get to sleep, when you go to sleep, you think it's your fault. Gives are always, something important. And I know you have something important to give. Come on. A cup of coffee. Oof. Actually, I want to see this. Oh, you know, I give you something important for you. I don't think the gift is... Okay, you know what? Oh, wait. Load. This one. Yep. Oops. Load. This one. Yep. Something important. Because if I say the coffee is gonna end up with the same thing as before. I see. That gift seems a very important thing. Well, never mind. I appreciate it. Oh, I actually gave him something important. Okay, I didn't even notice. It was 3 a.m. when the guests left. I can see my room. I can see my favorite TV show. I can hear it. Was there something else? Something that I should remember? Probably not. He took my memories. He knocked my brains out. Perhaps that was just a dream. I should go to sleep. He took away my brain cells. Oh, okay. That's cool. I like how that went. I did not know that he was actually he was capable of doing that, but I like that he can do that. That's pretty nice. Sometimes memories are the most important thing we have. They help us to live. I don't know why sometimes they repeat the same thing over and over again. Like in this text box, it said this word sometimes like 3 times already. Just go along with it, with the flow. It doesn't need to be repetitive. But sometimes is better to leave everything as is. It is better to leave everything as is. Or it's a good ending, normal ending. The end. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks for playing. Oh! Well, hold your horse seat right there for a second. I want to see what happens if I tell him that he can sit down. Ah, I appreciate it. You look like a very silent one. Actually, when you were standing, half your face was broken, but now you are sitting down. You look pretty decent. You don't speak too much. Oh. Well, if this is gonna be the same thing, then I'm gonna save still, but like I don't think I see sometimes that. Ignore the question. You're still silent and okay. Whoops. Okay, do you like talking to knives? Yes. I see you are a very kind person. Okay, it was 2:50, it was time for the guest to leave. I apologize, I'm going to leave soon. Who cares? What will you give me? What happens if I say a cup of coffee while I told him that he can sit down? Did I give you something important for you? I don't think it's good. Okay. So maybe I should try to like go at the very beginning. Are you alone? I am not sure. Okay. It was 2:10 a.m. when somebody knocked my door. Who can it possibly be? I need to check it out. If this actually does nothing, then have I technically used all of the... It smells like something is rotting outside. Have I like used everything, all the text? Probably I should go and open the door. Check the peephole or... Check the peephole. There was nothing, okay. Excuse me? Smells rotten. But I go to dark. Okay, so I don't really think that changing it to the no, I am not alone doesn't really do anything. But then open the door straight front, open the door. Okay, over here. Allowed to enter, please go away. Okay. The guy was guest, please go away. Ah, I see. That happens sometimes. Some doors are not easy to enter. We probably should leave it as is. I apologize. You seem to be in a bad mood for talking with guests. I believe it will be better if I come at the next calm night to visit you. It was 2:30 a.m. when the guest left. I believe he will be back. Whoops. I can still hear his voice in my head. I know he remembered me. I know he will enter my house, he will hide in some dark places, he will wait until I get to sleep. Wait, what? That's a bad ending as well? Okay. My wife was kind to guest, and then please go away. That seems to be very unkindly. What?
I was disappointed, but I still want to take the gift.
Yeah, take it. You know what? The gift is something important. Well, this is brand new. Holy shit! I apologize if I hurt you. I just want to take my gift. You don't want to see me, so I will take your eyes. It was 2:40 a.m. when the guests left. That night was calm, but I couldn't see it anymore. He took my eyes. I can just lie on the floor and wait for a slow death. Bad ending. Yeah. Okay, so telling him about my wife. Oops, not that one. Telling him about my wife and then say, please go away, changed the fact. But if I don't tell him about my wife, yet I still allow him to enter directly, I'm glad that you are kind to guest. Perhaps I can enter normally now. Okay, it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You know what? Yes. How about if I try to be as nice and as kind to him as possible? That. Okay, hold on. Ooh, cup of coffee. Or something. Okay, you know what? It's not gonna be the same thing. Okay, yeah, I think I've used every single text there is. I've wasted every single dialogue. Oh, wait. I could just directly skip it? Man! So then, I say you are very kind. Skip? I could have done that the whole time. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter because I think I've wasted every single text and dialogue that there was, so whether he sits down or not, I don't think that it's gonna change the fact that he's gonna ask me anyways about the coffee or the gift. And if I don't check the door directly, I check the peephole, it's an instant death. But if I open the door directly and then I tell him to go away, still a bad ending. If I allow him to enter, it brings me back to this situation right now. And if I tell him about my wife, I tell him that he can enter, still same thing. If I tell him about my wife and I tell him go away, he could knock my eyes off. So there's nothing pretty much that I can do about this. Pretty cool way to come up with diverse situations, and depending on how you treat the other person, it's called the butterfly effect, where depending on what you do, certain actions that you take, it will affect the near future ahead of you. There is this game called 11 minutes, 12 minutes. I've seen a little bit of the gameplay of that, and it's like something like this, where depending on what you do and how you approach things, the whole future changes completely. And I really like that game. I would like to give that one a try. I just saw a little bit about it, but obviously this one is completely different. It's much more horror based, and it's not solemnly based on text. The other one is more interactive and intuitive, because you want to go for the right things immediately, and in the end that is the wrong selection of choices that you can take. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. So thank you so much for watching. Muchísimas gracias. I'll see you all in the next video, but until then, take care. Adios, bye bye.